I used to visit all the very gay places, come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life.
I was able to attend the grand opening of the center, and I think I was probably about 26 at the time, and I had recently moved to Philadelphia, and I really didn't know that many people, but I had heard that the Gay Community Center was opening, and I knew I wanted to be there.
Walked in and saw that lobby, and I went, oh my God, this place is ours. I couldn't believe it.
The place was filled, and there was such a sense of excitement and exuberance that the community had come together and achieved this.
Seeing the words LGBT Center on the door, seeing a massive rainbow flag outside of the structure, and then coming in and seeing that grand staircase, I'll never forget that.
You know, there are days that walking in here feels like you're walking into the United Nations.
You can just come and just be yourself. You don't even have to have a quote-unquote purpose for being here, other than just to know that you have a place that you can go.
And I really do love the diversity of the center, not just the staff, but also the people who come here.
To be able to have some of the edge of weirdness be part of the center is, like, metaphorically and in reality just been pretty meaningful in terms of people I know and love being able to feel like this can also be their place.
I do belong here. This is my family. William Way is my home base. This has given me such a place to thrive and to grow.
And it taught me how to be a leader, how to engage with my community and in my community.
There's no other place like this for gay people in the city, and it's a positive environment. I think what we're looking for in the gay community is a positive environment.
Coming here made me feel like a part of the community on so many different levels. It made me, I was working with people and I was doing something for the community.
The center for me over the course of the last 10 years has been pretty much everything I needed exactly when I needed it, or even moments just before I needed it.
And that's why I love this place, because there is a place for me if I'm struggling with my religion and I don't, have a safe place to really talk about it.
The William Way Center is like a safe space. It could be your second home.
People really do need to see each other, to connect with each other, to grow with each other.
The center represents the meeting place for the community.
Some of the best experiences I've had here since I have been involved in the center occurred in the Mark Siegel Ballroom. But just as many of them occurred at the reception desk. Because in both places, I've always felt there was this great collision of energies and interests and ages.
Community centers allow us a physical space, a building to come into, to see and meet other people who may be different from us, but there's a connected story to us.
People moving to the city or young kids in the suburbs who have an identity. Their identity is an LGBT identity. They may be afraid to talk to their parents. They may be afraid to talk to their friends. Knowing that this center is here and that they can come here, I think also makes a big difference.
For some reason, this place, I believe, really is magic. There's magic in these walls, and I think that to be able to respond to and be open to all of the communities, I think, is really powerful.
And then to the extent that people do come here, it makes the whole community much more visible.
I think when we look at the movement overall in Philadelphia, we have the center to thank, because the center invests in LGBT leadership. It invests in creating a robust atmosphere.
I can think of a million moments of all kinds of tales and things, but there's one moment that really I have never forgotten. I don't remember the date. I just remember the place. And it's the night that we got together to sign the incorporation papers for the center.
We can have nice things. We can do this. We can take care of ourselves. We don't need to wait for anyone to rescue us. We are our own champions.
And there we were sitting down, and we were gonna sign this. And you're putting your name to a legal document, which is public information. But it was more than that. I mean, yes, it was scary, but the scariest thing and the wonderful thing was that the center was no longer just an idea. It was an entity, corporation. And now the real work was going to begin.
There are times when I sort of would enter the center doors, coming to a program or an event, and I think, maybe I'll meet a boyfriend here. Because, I mean, honestly, sometimes that's what you're looking for. And it never happened until it did. And I'm eternally grateful.
I remember my very first day, Franny Price was one of the board chairs, and she met me at the door and gave me the keys and showed me the light switches and showed me where to sort the mail when it came, and then she left. I went, whoa, that's it? That's all I get?